America's cities are places of dreams, steel and glass reaching for the sky, monuments to ambition and possibility. These skylines are more than just architecture, they are symbols of hope, built by generations who believed in a brighter tomorrow. The streets pulse with energy and promise, alive with the constant movement of people chasing opportunity, laughter echoing from sidewalk cafes, and the hum of life that never truly sleeps. Cities draw people from every corner of the globe, offering art, food, innovation, and the hope of a better life. Here, cultures blend and new ideas are born, making each city a living mosaic of dreams and determination. But behind the glamour, another story unfolds, a story of struggle, poverty, and homelessness. In the shadows of prosperity, hardship quietly persists. For every bustling street, there's another where people live without a roof. For every bright window, a darkened doorway where someone seeks shelter from the cold. For every family dining out, another wonders where their next meal will come from. The contrast is stark, and it's woven into the very fabric of city life. This is the reality that exists side by side with wealth, a contrast we can't ignore. The gap between abundance and need is visible on every block, in every neighborhood. Our journey is into this hidden side, not to judge, but to see, listen, and understand. We seek to uncover the stories that often go unheard. We'll meet people who call these streets home, hear their stories, and learn about the challenges they face each day. We'll witness their daily struggles, from finding food and shelter to holding on to hope in the face of adversity. This isn't about statistics, it's about shared humanity. It's about the small acts of kindness that remind us we're all connected. We'll explore the hidden corners, the places most people pass by without a second glance, and discover the stories waiting there. We'll witness the quiet moments of despair, the silent struggles that unfold away from the spotlight, and the resilience that endures. Even in hardship there is strength, courage, and the will to keep going. Communities come together, creating hope against the odds. Volunteers, neighbors, and strangers unite to make a difference, however small. The health of a city is measured not by its skyline, but by how it cares for its most vulnerable. True greatness is found in compassion and action. This journey is about empathy and connection. It's about seeing ourselves in others and recognizing our shared responsibility. Let's begin with open hearts and minds, ready to witness the full story of the American city, its beauty, its pain, and its enduring hope. Our journey begins in Los Angeles, the city of angels, a sprawling metropolis where dreams are born and sometimes broken. Known worldwide for its glitz, glamour, and the allure of Hollywood, Louisiana is a city that draws people from every corner of the globe, all chasing their own version of hope beneath the California sun. The city's energy is magnetic, pulsing through its busy streets and vibrant neighborhoods. But just blocks from the bright lights and luxury, a different reality unfolds on Skid Row. Here, tents and makeshift shelters line the sidewalks, forming a community for thousands who have nowhere else to go. Skid Row is home to one of the largest homeless populations in the country, a stark reminder of the city's deep inequalities. The contrast is impossible to ignore. Gleaming skyscrapers and luxury apartments tower over encampments, highlighting a divide that feels both physical and emotional. The wealth of downtown is visible, yet for many it remains out of reach. On Skid Row, daily life is a testament to resilience. People sweep the sidewalk in front of their tents, share meals, and look out for each other, creating a sense of community in the face of adversity. These are not just statistics. They're former teachers, veterans, artists, and workers, each with a story shaped by circumstance. Every face here represents a life interrupted, a dream deferred, but not forgotten. The line between having a home and losing one is fragile, sometimes just a missed paycheck, an illness, or a stroke of bad luck away. Despite hardship, small acts of kindness and community persist. Neighbors help neighbors, volunteers distribute food, and hope is kept alive through simple gestures. The resilience here is both heartbreaking and inspiring. People rebuild, adapt, and find ways to survive, even when the odds are stacked against them. Skid Row is a powerful reminder that homelessness can happen to anyone, families, individuals, young and old, from all walks of life. The city's promise and its pain exist side by side, woven together in a complex tapestry that defines Los Angeles. To truly understand Los Angeles, we must look beyond the surface and see both faces, the dream and the struggle, the hope and the hardship. The dream and the struggle are inseparable, each shaping the city's identity in profound ways. This is the real story of the City of Angels, a place of beauty and heartbreak, opportunity and challenge. and it's one we can't look away from because it asks us to see, to care, and to imagine a better future for everyone who calls Los Angeles home. Next, we travel to Detroit, once the engine of America, Motown, industry, and middle-class dreams. Today, Detroit is a city of contrasts. Downtown is reviving, but many neighborhoods bear scars of economic decline. Abandoned houses and empty factories stretch for miles, reminders of lost prosperity. Poverty here is spread across the city, born from the collapse of industry. Generations struggle as jobs vanish, leaving urban decay and shrinking communities. Yet, amid the quiet streets, there's fierce loyalty and resilience. Community gardens bloom in vacant lots, neighbors support each other. The arts thrive and grassroots efforts rebuild from the ground up. Detroiters are tough, creative, and proud, actively shaping their future. The city's spirit is unbreakable, even in the face of loss. Visitors leave with sadness for what's gone, but admiration for those who remain. Detroit's story is one of grit, hope, and determination. It's a testament to the power of community. Now to Seattle, the Emerald City, surrounded by natural beauty and driven by tech innovation. It's a city of progress and prosperity, but beneath the surface, homelessness is a growing crisis. The tech boom sent housing costs soaring, pushing many out of their homes. Tents cluster under overpasses, RVs line the streets, and the contrast with wealth is impossible to ignore. Many here once had jobs and homes. A single setback changed everything. The crisis challenges stereotypes. Homelessness can happen to anyone. The city's beauty is a backdrop to this tragedy, highlighting deep inequality. Seattle debates solutions passionately, struggling to balance values with reality. Community groups, often led by those with lived experience, offer support and advocacy. The city's identity is at a crossroads, forced to confront who benefits from progress. Seattle's story is a warning and a call to action. The struggle is visible, urgent, and demands empathy. It's a city searching for answers. Finally, New York City, the city that never sleeps, a global icon of ambition and diversity. Every block pulses with life, from the dazzling lights of Times Square to the quiet corners of neighborhood parks. People from all walks of life come here chasing dreams, building futures, and creating stories that shape the world. Its energy is legendary, but homelessness here is often hidden, tucked away from the city's bright lights and busy streets. Most unhoused people are in shelters, not on the streets, making the crisis invisible to many. The city's vast shelter system means that the true scale of homelessness is easy to overlook. Yet, New York has the largest homeless population in the country. Most are families with children. For thousands, home is a temporary room shared with strangers, not a place of comfort. Imagine doing homework in a crowded shelter or moving schools every few months. Childhood is interrupted by uncertainty, and routines are constantly upended. The emotional toll is immense, shaping the next generation in silence. Anxiety, stress, and instability become part of daily life for these children. Signs are subtle: people collecting cans, sleeping on subways, lining up at food pantries. These quiet struggles are woven into the city's fabric, often unnoticed by the crowds rushing by. The struggle is economic. Wages can't keep up with rent. Even those working full-time jobs can find themselves on the edge, unable to afford a stable home. Homelessness here is a quiet crisis, unfolding behind closed doors. It's a reality for many families who never imagined they'd be in this position. It's a powerful reminder: the biggest problems aren't always visible. In a city of millions, it's easy to miss the stories that matter most. New York's story is one of hardship and hope, hidden in plain sight. Communities come together, offering support and compassion where it's needed most. To truly see the city, we must look beyond the surface. Every face, every window, every street holds a story waiting to be heard. The real New York is found in its resilience, in the strength of its people, and in the hope that endures no matter the challenge. To understand this crisis, we must untangle its roots. The lack of affordable housing is central. Rents rise faster than wages, pushing families to the brink. The job market has shifted. Stable, well-paying jobs have vanished, replaced by low-wage, insecure work. Millions work full-time yet can't afford a basic apartment. Health crises, physical or mental, can quickly lead to homelessness, especially with inadequate health care. The system often fails those most in need, cycling them through hospitals, jails, and the streets. Systemic inequality deepens the crisis. People of color, especially Black and Indigenous communities, are hit hardest. Generations of discrimination in housing, education, and jobs have built barriers to stability. This isn't just about individual choices, it's about a system that sustains inequality. Understanding these roots is essential to finding real solutions. The web is complex but not unbreakable. Even in the darkest corners, hope grows. Across America, people and organizations work tirelessly, running soup kitchens, mobile showers, and street medicine teams. These efforts restore dignity and connection, offering lifelines to those forgotten. Community is a force for change. Detroit's urban farms feed neighbors. Seattle's grassroots groups offer peer support. The best solutions often come from those closest to the problem. Innovation matters. Tiny home villages and housing first programs provide stability and real results. These stories prove the crisis isn't unsolvable. Change happens when compassion and determination unite. Small efforts create ripples of hope, building a better future one person at a time. Hope is not naive, it's already at work in our cities. This journey isn't just about others, it's about all of us. The health of our cities is shared. When many struggle, the whole community feels it. Poverty and homelessness strain public services and shape the visitor experience. The discomfort we feel is a catalyst for empathy and understanding. Ignoring this reality means missing the true story of our cities. Our response reflects our values. What does it say if we allow so many to go without shelter? The people we've met are our neighbors, veterans, seniors, children. Their well-being measures our own humanity. The line between security and crisis is thinner than we think. By understanding their stories, we see our own vulnerabilities and strengths. We are all part of the same community. We've seen struggle and hope from coast to coast. The scale of the problem can feel overwhelming, but inaction isn't an option. What's needed is connection. See the people, not just the problem. A smile, a nod, a hello can reaffirm dignity and remind someone they're not alone. Empathy begins with small acts of recognition. Learn more, read stories, listen to advocates, understand the real causes. Knowledge breaks down stereotypes and empowers us to advocate for change. Turn empathy into action, support local organizations, volunteer, donate, amplify their message. Urge leaders to prioritize affordable housing, mental health care, and job training. No one can solve this alone, but together, we can build a movement of compassion. The fight for a safe home is a fight for our nation's soul. Let's join together, add our voices, and build a country where everyone has a place to call home. The journey starts with us.